Thanks for dropping in. 2 months ago, I designed a construction toy for building and testing mechanical linkages. That project was made specifically to help dial in today's design. This is my pumpkin catapult. Just load up a mini pumpkin, aim, and slam the lever as hard as you can. The linkage provides plenty of mechanical advantage to send your pumpkin flying. Weighing in at under 2 grams, these pumpkins aren't likely to cause damage, no matter how hard you chuck them. The possibilities for competition are obvious. You could go for distance, but I've also designed 2 different targets for accuracy-based challenges. First up is a large basket, divided into 3 concentric rings. The bullseye is just large enough for a single pumpkin to fit. So if you want a scoring system with higher points for trickier shots, it's worth grabbing this spot early. I've also made some toppling targets. These happen to be Halloween themed. If you hit the target hard enough, it will fall over and reveal a gravestone. While testing, I noticed that these targets can slide on slicker surfaces. To solve that, I created an optional base. More weight and surface contact means less sliding. If that's not enough, you can weigh the base down with a few coins or some grippy pads. Whether you're going for distance or accuracy, the competition is more fierce when multiple catapults are firing at the same time. So let's build another one. We'll need a frame, a lever, a throwing arm, a link, 2 link pins, 4 regular pins, and a lot of mini pumpkins. All of these are easy prints and require no supports. That said, accuracy is important. If the pins come out too wide, or if the holes are too lumpy, the components won't move smoothly, and you won't get a good launch. First, let's add the link pins to the link. If you look very closely, you'll see that the link pins are a little bit thicker on one side. This is the end we want to install into the link. It's okay if the fit is a little tight. These parts do not need to move easily. Next, we'll add the throwing arm. This pin will slide into the middle hole. And if all goes well, this part will move very easily. The other side of the link connects to this final hole in the lever. Just like with the throwing arm, this part should move very easily. This entire assembly slides into the frame, where it's secured with 4 pins. Don't worry if this takes a little force to install. These pins are designed to hold the central assembly tightly, but they narrow a bit where they meet the frame. And we're done. If your own catapult sticks, save all these larger bits and reprint just the pins at a smaller scale. Speaking of scale, I decided to print a somewhat less safe giant version of the catapult, along with some equally large pumpkin ammo. This is the perfect launcher to use if those targets are refusing to fall, or if you want to launch an entire pumpkin collection in a single go. I just wouldn't recommend handing this larger launcher to the kids. I tested an earlier prototype of this launcher, the small one that is, at a family picnic over the summer, and I'm glad to say it led to some fierce and at times messy competition. If you print your own copy, I hope you enjoy the same chaotic fun. Although, sorry about the cleanup. You're gonna find scattered pumpkins for weeks. With those warnings out of the way, happy printing, and thanks for stopping by. Here's a little bonus model for sticking around till the end. The giant pumpkin snowman from the last video has been shrunk down to match its little mini snow friends. Well, It's more accurate to say that I reworked the existing snow people to give them the pumpkin theme. If you print this model, it assembles the same way as the Fidget size. I'll link to that video in the description if you need a good step-by-step guide on how to build these. Alright, see you next time.